Traders, welcome to Simply Forex. If you want to improve as a trader, then you are definitely in the right place. And right now, it's that time of the week for all of you swingers. So grab your partner by the hand, introduce them to a stranger. It's time for the weekly forecast. Woohoo! Guys, we have got more swing trades than Tarzan, right? There's so many things setting up, guys. So stay till the end of the vid, and I'm going to give you all of my swing trades for this week. So let's dive in. Let's not mess about. Now, we're going to start with the dollar index, right? Because there's some contradictions I'm seeing with US dollar pairs, right? So let's start with the dollar index. And what I'm seeing here is the following, okay? So we were in a downtrend, right? And then ever since we hit this key level of weekly support, we never broke these lows. And then we got a real bullish push up, okay? Even breaking this high. So that's a structure break for me. And this is the weekly chart. We'll look at the weekly charts because these are swing trades, guys. Now, having said that, look at this bearish candle that's literally just formed at the moving average 20. So for this week, I would say it's dollar weakness, right? Because we can expect this bearish candle that's happened at the moving average 20 and this key level of resistance. We can expect potentially a move just back down to this area here before perhaps we see a bounce off. All right, so that's what I'm seeing with the dollar. And you can see this contradiction of this big buying pressure followed by this bearish candle. Because if I show you my first trade idea for this week, swing trade, it's Aussie dollar, US dollar, right? And if you look at this trade, it's difficult to disagree, right? We are in a weekly uptrend, right? We got higher lows, higher highs, okay? We've retraced all the way to this key level of support and the moving average 20, right? There's a nice area for buys in here. So the idea would be to take price back up to just this level, this 6,800 level, okay? And we've had this nice wick on the candle, okay? So that would suggest Aussie dollar strength and US dollar weakness. Okay, and this is a trade idea. Now, let me show you another US dollar pair. This is US dollar Swiss franc. And this is the opposite. This is US dollar strength, right? So we were in this downtrend with US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, and then we just hit this area of consolidation and then bang, we've got this nice big bullish candle break these highs. For me, we're in an uptrend, okay? And you can see we had a bit of a push off this level last week, and I think we still have room to move into. And this is a trade idea, all right? So this is US dollar strength. So you can see the contradiction we're having, guys, right, with US dollar pairs. So all I'll do is trade the one that gives me my setup, right? So that's all we can do, guys, is follow our plan, trade the one that gives us our setup. So they're the first two trade ideas, and there you can see the contradiction with US dollar pairs, right? They're a little bit confusing at the moment. But let's carry on with this Aussie dollar strength, right? Aussie dollar is strong. It's stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger combined with Chuck Norris, right? That's how strong it is. Okay, so you've seen Aussie dollar, US dollar. I also like Aussie dollar yen. Okay, so you can see here on the weekly chart, like I say, guys, we'll look at the weekly chart for swing trades. Okay, we were in this downtrend and then bang, right? We're in an uptrend. We now have higher highs. Okay, we never got lower lows. So we're in an uptrend. Also, I want to show you the monthly at this point as well. Look at these candles. Yeah, look at these wicks. Yeah, look at the buying pressure on this pair. Okay, so bearing that in mind, back to the weekly chart, all I'm going to do is just take price to the next piece of resistance, and that's here. Okay, it could come all the way back up to here and we can leave some profit to run, but I'm just going to take it to this 102.5 level. Okay, and you can see bullish candle and bullish wick. All right, so we still like Aussie dollar yen buys. There's more Aussie dollar pairs. Aussie dollar CAD. We like this one. So you can see prices in this higher time frame channel. Excuse how unstraight my lines are. I've been drinking. But we're in this, very higher time frame channel. Okay. But if we just zoom in now, we are clearly in an uptrend. And again, what was once resistance becomes support, and we've had this huge bullish candle bounce off of that level, right? And all I want to do, guys, is take price back up to these highs here. Okay, these 9,350. I always like a psychological level as a target, guys, and psychological levels are 50 or 00, right? So that's generally my targets. So yeah, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, we're looking to buy that. There's more Aussie dollar strength. What's the last one we're looking at? Euro Aussie dollar. I had a nice profitable trade with this on Friday, but it's still a good trade idea, right? Again, weekly chart. What's the trend? We are in a downtrend, okay? Lower highs, lower lows, right? And if we zoom in, guys, look at that. Not that that zoomed in that much, but look at this. Look at that wick rejection. Not only is it rejected the moving average 20, but also this key area of what was support becomes resistance. Yeah, super bearish weekly candle. I think we can come back down to these lows. And again, 50, 6050 is the target. So that's all the Aussie dollar strength, guys, right? And if I could just ask everyone, if you could please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button if you enjoy my trade ideas. And also, guys, we would love to hear from you. So please leave a comment below the vid on trades that you're looking at. And also, if you have a view on any of the trades that I share in this vid, please leave a comment. Right, guys, let's carry on with this euro weakness. So this is euro Aussie dollar, right? And this is suggesting euro weakness, right? I also like euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, so again, from a weekly point of view, we are in this downtrend. Okay, and then we retrace back to these highs. Yeah, we're still making lower lows. That's important. And then look at the reaction we got at those last highs. A nice big bearish wick. And the idea would be to simply come back down to these last weekly lows. Okay, so Euro New Zealand dollar, we also like this for a swing trade and sells. Again, more Euro weakness, Euro pound. Yeah, this is still a good trade idea as well. Again, we were in an uptrend here. Right, in an uptrend at this point, but then price started coming down, right? And we started to get lower highs, lower lows. So we're in a downtrend. And then just look at these wicks, this wick rejection, at this level through here. All right, there are sellers sitting in here. And that's not me making it up that there are sellers. The candles, the wicks precisely are telling us there's sellers there. And the idea would just be to come back down to these last lows here. All right, so yeah, that's all the euro weakness that I'm looking at. We're also looking at yen weakness on a few pairs. So let's take a look at, so we've already looked at Aussie dollar yen. We're now going to look at Canadian dollar yen, right? And this is a trade I'm still in. So again, if we take a look at the weekly chart, right, price was coming down. It stopped making lower lows, and then price just shot up. Yeah, with this big bullish candle here, right, we broke these last highs. So we now have higher highs, right? We had a bit of a bearish weekly candle, but buyers are still in control. Look at this candle compared to that candle, right? Buyers are still in control. And I just want to take price back up to this 110 psychological level. Why this level? Because you can see the moving average 20 is going to catch up with that level. All right, so that's why it's my target. So Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Like I said, guys, there are so many trades this week for all of you swingers. More Tarzan music. And the next yen pair is this Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Again, if we look at the weekly chart, right, stopped making, we were in a downtrend, lower highs, lower lows, right? So we was in a very firm downtrend, but then look at the reaction we get at that level. Kapow, right? And we've now broken with this candle and this candle, we've broken these highs. So we now have higher highs, right? And nice bullish candles. And the idea would be to take it back up to this psychological level, this 175, to coincide with that high. And just to show you guys, if you look at any of these yen pairs, just look at the monthly chart, right? It's just such bullish wicks followed by bullish candles, right? I mean, really, you could take price all the way back up to these monthly highs. All right, so yeah, yen as a currency is looking weak again this week. Guys, there's more trades. Before I show the trades, please come join our trading community. Yeah, if you haven't already, come join our free Discord channel. You can speak to like-minded traders, share knowledge, ideas, have a chit chat, talk about the football, whatever you like. If you want more than that, guys, and you want access to my trade signals, my tutorials, and my strategies, and direct access to me, then please come join our VIP Trading Academy. And right now, you can get free access if you sign up with one of our preferred brokers. And for all you traders that want funding out there, we've partnered up with Blueberry Funded, and you can take any of their challenges right now, and you get a 15% discount. So check it all out, guys. It's all in the video description. Right, what else do we like? We also like New Zealand CAD. So we liked Aussie Dollar CAD, all right, but we also like New Zealand Dollar CAD. Let's go to the weekly chart. Right, as you can see, similar to Aussie Dollar, Canadian Dollar, these two pairs are highly correlated, but we're in this higher time frame channel. Again, excuse my lines, I've been drinking. But if we just take a look at the weekly chart, right, you don't even have to overcomplicate it, right? We're in an uptrend, okay? And then we've had, at this last low, which never broke, we had a very nice bullish weekly candle. Now, potentially, guys, we can take price up to this gray zone in here, if not all the way back up to these last highs. All right, so New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar buys. And there's one more trade to share, guys. Is that the last one? Let me just check. There's so many trades. Yeah, pound Swiss franc. I've been prattling on about this one for a couple of weeks, but it's still intact as a trade, right? If we look at the weekly chart, right, we're in an uptrend. And then just look at these wicks, right? We're still getting buyers at this level. Again, that's not me making this up. The wicks are telling me there's buyers there. We could potentially come back up to these highs, if not further. Okay. So yeah, pound Swiss franc, we're looking for buys as well. Right, swingers, those are all my trades for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. So please subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll see you during the week.